Well, here it is, 13th day of May, and we've got our food plot, one of our major investments made. There's right at $400 worth of fertilizer in there and $500 worth of bean seed. So basically, I don't know how these so-called slop people do, trying to do everything on the cheap. If you do it on the cheap and have that attitude, you're not going to get anything, and if you do, you're lucky. And you can argue that up one side and down the other. I don't care what you do. But anyhow, it does cost money, time, and labor to do these food plots. Now, it's supposed to rain for 3 or 4 days. So this is our window of opportunity. I had to stop work and get down here and put these in, because you snooze, you lose. You snore, you lose some more. And that's what an old L4 sterile moose used to say. And you talk about a man's man. You didn't mouth off the man like that. Anyway, we're going to plant these, get the fertilizer on first, get it disted in, and then we're going to try to plant in between the rows, so we have like 18-inch rows. But like I said, right here, that's your first investment. Plastic bags are slick. Anyway, 13. I'm only going to put, I think I'll only go with 4. Yeah, I'll go with 5. That way I got to stop 3 times. With 250 pounds in there, I'll be wearing my helmet. Make sure this stuff don't get in my eyes when it's being spread. So, anyhow, we'll getting this on. Goes on pretty fast. Just keep that stuff out of your eye. This dirt's fairly dry. It's real mellow. Real mellow. And it wasn't that way until we opened it up, and then we got 2 inches of rain on it. And that was critical to get that opened up and those corn stalks chopped up. Now it's like flower bed dirt. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run the disc over it to incorporate that fertilizer. Yeah, I always get at least one comment when I'm running a machine: ear protection. Well, what you don't know is I got ear protection, and those are in there. Now on my other muff things you can see them, but yeah, there is ear protection, but that's loud under that canopy. So let's get the discing. Now you can see the fertilizer there, and you can see what we've done. It's turned it into the soil. So that's what we want to do. Just lightly turn it in. Keep it up where the bean's going to benefit from it. Well, here we go. We're going to put the beans in now. Like I said, put a little bit of new brushes in there. This is graphite. This is a dry lubrication. And I got new brushes in the planter. Kenzie brushes. Way to make it simple. Well, we got one bag in there. These are as-grown beans. We'll have to see how much we got here. Sometimes pulling that drawstring works. Sometimes you end up fighting with more than it's worth. The knife never fails. Hasbro by Bayer soybean seed. Yeah, narrow tape. I pulled on those tapes and never got them off, so I just take my knife. Anyhow, they're Extend brand, and they're an ag bean, and we're ready to rock and roll. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight up, straight back, straight up, straight back. And that's going to be, I measured the rows, they're 38, so if I divide that by 2, that would be like, well, 36. It'd be 18 inches in between rows. Well, what I'll do is I'll plant it one way, then when I get done planting it, I'm going to straddle the row and go back up and use the tire mark as the marker. So let's get on with it. What we're going to try to do is straddle the rows so that we can make 18 inches. I don't know how it's going to come out. We're going to up and down. We're going to put this power plant on for two things: forage beans and a screen. I'll put it right down that ridge. We got Conceal. We're going to conceal a way to get in and out, because that bean would be wide open. So we're going to put a little Conceal there, so it'll give us a somewhat of a blind. That way we can walk to the stand. Okay, now we got to make a concealment for the borascus. We're going to go between those trees. That way, when the deer come out on the bean field and the borascus in the fall, they'll have a concealment. So.
Once again at 7 p.m. in Lamoni. It was sunny.
We gotta go.
The temperature was 64 degrees.
And I ain't got time to hold it.
Current time is 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for South Central Iowa, including Creston, Osceola, and Sheraton. Friday, showers in the morning, then showers likely and a slight in the afternoon. High around 60.
Now you know where you gotta go. You're looking at a guy that got out of bed at 3:30 in the morning, turkey hunted until about 8:30, and we're gonna make this rock and roll. Now we gotta go disc that field, harrow it. I wanna drag in the Conceal, and it won't hurt to run over the beans and the power plant. The power plant especially, you have to harrow it in. So, well, that's what we're gonna be doing, and we should get done just about dark. What time is it? 7 o'clock? Yep, we got about an hour and a half left. An hour of daylight. So you want to be a food plotter, huh? I don't want to discourage you. But if you don't know what hard work is for free, you might want to reconsider that. Now people know why I get so pissed off at trespassers. You do all this work and some son of a bitch comes clear from 2 counties away and thinks he's going to trespass on your property. Well, they do. They'll be answering to this hardcore son of a bitch. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Remember, it's important that you have to harrow in the Conceal and the power plant.
Just so you know, he revs the motor up so I know to get out of his way.